and Mistress Harley.
Hello, Raggedy Bitches. Once again, we are the Awesome Podcast. We are not like other wrestling podcasts. We have comedians, we have directors, we have girls. We like all kinds of things. And today we are covering Dynamite from Wednesday, December 13th, 2023, which took place in horrifying Arlington, Texas, in an arena, the Metroplex Arena in Dallas. The hot dogs looked pretty good, though. But once again, I have to start by asking, where are the fucking Acclaimed? Every time I buy someone's t-shirt, they disappear from television. It's like they're watching me and they know. But did you guys see any of the dark match on the internet, which was the Dark Order versus Colt Cabana and Brandon Cutler?
No.
I didn't see it.
I haven't seen that.
Okay. The only reason I'm bringing up
sounds hot.
It was hot. I'm bringing it up because A, I'm a fan of Colt Cabana, fellow member of the Tribe of Israel, also a $5 wrestling legend. But the reason I bring this up is because this was a foot fetish match. Everyone was taking off each other's shoes and biting each other in the feet, you guys. So, I mean,
Hot.
I ain't seen that shit in the ring in a minute. But I want more Colt Cabana, I demand it. This is Mistress Harley's request. But as far as the show, it started out with Samoa Joe doing an in-ring promo wearing dad pants, like dad jeans. Joe was angry. He was blaming Hangman for the MJF attack and the devil, but then Hangman shows up and they exchange words. There's, some implied that they will fight. Did you guys see that part? How did you feel about it?
I'm excited. I love the drama. I think it'll be a fun thing. But I also, in my notes here, I need everyone's opinion on this. Samoa Joe voicing a Pixar villain. This is what I thought of. And thoughts?
Well, did you watch Twisted Metal?
Years ago.
No, the new Twisted Metal TV show with the guy who played one of the Avengers, whose name I don't remember. It was really good, and Samoa Joe's the crazy fucking clown in the ice cream truck. And he's incredible. He's incredible.
Wait, really?
Yeah, in the new Twisted Metal. Do you guys know what network that's on or app?
No, I've heard it's on. I've heard it's on Peacock.
Is it Peacock?
It's on Peacock. WWE's Peacock.
Oh, wow.
Well, look, that doesn't make the show not good, you guys. The show was really good, especially if you played the OG video game.
Oh, dude, I love Twisted Metal.
I need to look. I didn't even know there was a TV show.
No, so Brendan, you're spot on. And you guys, it's so early and I'm so high. I forgot to introduce the fact that we've got Johnny Taylor here, comedian at large.
I'm here.
I mean, I figure people know us, whatever.
Okay.
I'm so tired. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, we're up early for you raggedy bitches this morning. So yes, Brendan, you were right on. I want Samoa Joe playing every villain. Back in the WWE, he was threatening to steal AJ Styles' children and raise them as his own. So he's he's got the storyline. He's got this ability to be the bad guy, and I love that about him.
I love this.
Yeah, he's gonna cuck AJ Styles, I guess.
Oh, hot. I have a. Yeah, this opening segment, I actually really liked it. I thought it was well done. Because MJF didn't even have to be there to still be like the central figure in it. And it also shows that Hangman, even though he lost to Swerve at Full Gear, they're inserting him into the world title picture. It didn't really like bust his heat at all. He's still like. In fact, he's probably this is the most important angle he's been in like a year. So,
I mean, that was such a fucking hardcore match. I can't imagine it taking him down a notch. If anything, it elevated him to a lot of people.
Yeah, he didn't die.
Seem more important.
Yeah, big win for not dying.
Exactly.
I love when they don't die.
Sometimes just not dying is proof that you are at the top of the field. But, so that little like verbal tussle was then interrupted by Roderick Strong and his tag team guys. And then Roderick's like, MJF is the devil. And, everybody's arguing.
Samoa!
Yes.
I died.
Yeah, the crowd chanting Samoa is like better than the crowd chanting USA because Samoa is a guy and that guy is Joe.
I loved every bit of the opener. The opener just had me going right from the beginning.
It was sick.
I will admit, full disclosure, I was working during this, so like I had to like sneaky watch, and I just like told everyone to fuck off so I could pay full attention to this because it just drew me in so hard.
Darcy, like many of our fans, were you sneaky watching on your phone while you were at work?
Perhaps. Don't tell Joe Bob.
Oh, we would never tell on you to Joe Bob, but I think that the raggedy bitches out there can probably relate to sneaky watching wrestling on their phones while they're at work. But that whole segment led into Roderick Strong versus Hangman Adam Page. And Adam Page came out victorious. The other guy, has neck problems. He lost. He lost the neck brace, and now I don't know who he is. I'm like, who is Roderick Strong now? But the Deadeye
hero, our permanent hero.
Well, the best part was when Hangman did a Deadeye on Roderick. I swear to God, it only hurts Hangman's knees. Like I watched him do the Deadeye, and I was like, oh fuck his knees though. And Roderick sold it, but still, his knees. Like Adam, think about your knees, dude.
I want to say that this was the best match Roderick Strong's had in AEW. This was...
What? No, come on. What about the everywhere match with Chris?
That was fun for sure. But from like a pure like no gimmicks kind of like straight up wrestling match, like the other one was more entertaining, but Roderick Strong showed like he could still fucking go. Like in a straight up match, dude, this match was dope. I thought it was killer.
It was dope.
I was worried about Roderick's neck the whole time, and I think that's the point. There was tension between the men, the wrestling, and the neck.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say about Roderick Strong is I think that his character's so over now that it makes everything he does, like everything he's kind of involved in, it seems more important than it did when he first came in. So
2000%. Yeah,
I'm stoked because like the crowd was super fucking hot into this match.
The crowd was hot all night.
Yeah, they were dope. Yeah,
it was a good crowd, which we all know is not always the case.
It's true.
I was planning to go to this one. I wasn't able to. And so I gave my friend my tickets and he was just having the best time. Like his report back was like, he's actually, well, I won't go into backstory, but he said he smiled more than he has in years. So he had the best time live.
Was he hella rubbing it in, Darcy?
I mean, I was happy for him. He sent about 10,000 pictures of like people's butts, but okay, thank you.
Oh my God, every mark at a wrestling match. Like, look at this guy's butt. Look at this guy's butt.
I don't know if it was intentional or if he's just not a great photo taker. I'm like, okay, thanks, I get it.
Oh my God. But I wonder, did your friend enjoy the next match, which was a Continental Classic match between full body tattoo Brody King and Mr. Charlotte Flair Andrade El Idolo, with CJ Perry managing? I want to get into the soapiness of the CJ Perry Miro Andrade storyline, but Andrade won that one, which is surprising because Brody King is fucking huge. Brody King picks up Andrade like he's a baby, but Andrade is like a slippery lucha man. I love that he demasks himself as his entrance. You know, in Lucha Libre, getting demasked is like, it's shame. It's you're Batman and they've taken your mask. But Andrade walks in and takes off his own mask. He's like, fuck it.
Yep. Love that.
Yeah.
Very baller.
Also, he's confident as fuck because Andrade is always wearing white pants. And you guys have probably heard me talk about this before, but many wrestlers have shit themselves during matches. So if you're wearing white pants, you are confident that you are not going to shit yourself.
Or maybe you just don't give a fuck if you do, which is extra baller.
That's
like,
true.
Yeah,
extra
I shit myself.
Baller.
What?
Yeah, look at my shit. It's bleeding through my white
Oh my
pants.
god.
I'm waiting for that match. I want that to happen.
I mean,
Oh man.
if you've ever watched Straight Up Steve Austin, he talks about shitting himself during a match with, I think, The Undertaker. But it's brilliant. He's like, yeah, and then I finished the match. I'm like, damn, what's more hardcore? Finishing the match with a broken neck or like a full baby diaper?
I think broken neck.
Broken neck.
Broken neck.
Yeah.
This is
all
the
day.
content you will not hear on other podcasts.
Right. Right. If you want to hear us going into why white pants are a bad choice in case you shit yourself, you picked the right podcast.
Pro tip to you guys at home. This was another Chop Fest match, and my favorite thing in AEW is the chair. It's always a trap. Someone opens a chair and they just leave it there for the tired wrestler to sit in. And as soon as a tired wrestler sits in the chair, which I think this time was Andrade, it's a trap and they're destroyed by the other man. Taz,
When will they learn that, man?
I don't know. They never will.
It's like the weakness, like they just can't, like they see the
Must
chair
sit.
and they just, it's like a psychological thing that they just can't overcome. Like you put
it's
the
like
chair
a box
there
and a
it's like,
cat. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, true.
It is
I
like
love-
that.
During this match, Tony Schiavone called Brody King all man, which is some gay bar talk. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay. But Taz's commentary is always super obvious, where it's like a guy takes a big hit and Taz is like, well, that's gotta suck.
Yeah. It's like me high on a Tuesday watching wrestling. I'm like,
Yeah.
probably hurt pretty bad. And, you know,
Yeah. That was rough. But my favorite sign this match was CJ Perry breadwinner. So there's this
Nice.
storyline, right? CJ Perry is married to Miro. We all know this. They're a couple, but she has professionally left him to manage someone else, in this case, Andrade. And Miro's like being all like Eastern European, like, when will you come back to manage me? I'm your husband. And she's like, I need to have my own career. Like, where do you guys think this is going in the soapiness?
Ooh,
Ooh.
it's very days of our lives.
Yeah.
I think
Donna
they're gonna
Mills
use this.
Donna Mills might show up to help with this.
I think they're gonna use it to debut somebody that's gonna be really interesting against Miro. This is my
Ooh.
Yeah.
prediction.
I think that's a great prediction, Diana.
And then
Thank
will
you.
that pull CJ back to Miro? Like, I gotta be with my man because of this threat.
I don't know. Maybe they get divorced.
Dang.
Maybe there's
Dang.
problems behind the scenes we don't know about.
That's the shit I
Listen.
love the most, you guys. It's like when Miss Elizabeth and the Macho Man had already broken up and they were getting married on TV. Like, that's the shit that's my favorite, the all-time suffering.
Yeah, listen, as someone that's always rooting for a good divorce, I gotta say, I hope that Miro and CJ don't ever reconcile. I hope they actually become mortal enemies.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'm only the person that's like, great funeral, great divorce. No one ever says that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes
on
it is a
board.
great divorce, man.
Trust
Ooh.
that.
You know
Trust
what?
that.
You know what would be an
Had 3 of
incredible
them.
divorce? Renee Paquette and John Moxley in the ring,
Nah.
you guys.
No.
In
Keep
the
them
ring.
together.
That's
Keep
too
them
low.
together. They're sweet.
Kayfabe divorce in the ring. But
We
do
couldn't
get-
handle that.
we do
I'd
get
cry.
Renee.
I might cry.
Yes. But then Renee comes in with the Von Erichs, both to kind of promo the new Von Erichs movie, which I have a ticket to, and then their AEW debut, which is then interrupted by Basic Bitch Orange Cassidy and the unbasic Demon Danhausen.
Woo!
How dare you?
And then they want to team up with the Von Erichs, and they're like, fuck yeah. So that's exciting, right?
Yep.
if this was 6 p.m., there would be more energy, but yes, we are excited.
I mean,
This
I'm
is
medium
fun.
excited. It's fine. I'm not super excited.
Okay, I'm gonna send you guys all the espresso machine that I have. 'Cause if you had my espresso machine, you'd be fucking like, yeah. But I'm gonna go see this one at the Alamo Draft House in LA. So I'm crazy excited
Oh.
about the movie. You guys should all come with me.
That sounds so
I'm
fun.
down.
I heard
I did see the
MJF's
trailer.
part is down to like 5 seconds.
I heard he's not in it at all, pretty much.
Yeah, he just like walks by. That's crazy. After all the hype.
Well, I mean, like, you know, I mean, it's some people's skills are in acting, and he's great as the background character number 4 that walks by. I mean, good for him. He got his 15 minutes.
I just mean, how bad could it have been? Like, because it's such a, interesting thing for wrestling fans now would go to see it no matter how terrible he was. So, like, why would they make that choice? It's very strange.
I mean-
Legacy is important.
It could also just be one of those things. This is the nice side of me talking. Has nothing to do with MJF, but literally it could have honestly just been the studio being like, the scenes he was in, like it maybe slowed the story down. It was runtime, like it has nothing to do with him. It's just like,
It's probably
maybe at a
that.
test-
Maybe it
or
just seems
test
like an
screenings.
Easter egg, bring people in for that.
And or he could have even had, maybe his part was kind of a cameo and he just kind of milked it, you never really know.
What's important is more wrestling in more places. So go watch wrestling
Yes.
movies. Go watch The Dark Side of the Ring on Vice. Like, there's so much wrestling content right now. It is a cornucopia, my friends.
Agreed.
I agree.
I love all of it. Give it to me.
Speaking of
Totally.
wrestling cornucopias, this next part was my favorite part of the show.
What was that segue?
Well, it's that Kenny Omega comes out and he's clearly on like some kind of space drugs. He looks crazy. And then Chris Jericho comes out and they kind of start doing their promo, and Big Bill and Ricky Starks come out. And so they're finally talking at each other. And, Jericho says he listens to the podcast, and I believe it because he's like, you guys don't have a gimmick. You suck. I dub thee Big Billy Starks. And I laughed and I laughed and I
Okay.
laughed.
I have many thoughts on this. Okay, one, explain all the hate online. Like, I am seeing people just shitting on the segment, and I do not see that at all. I thought it was so much fun. I thought Kenny was maybe not, like, I just think the style of his promo versus Jericho is just it's very different, and I think it's a cute, like, contrast. And I don't see what people are complaining about. So that's thought number one. And number two, people are like dying over this big Billy Starks thing that get it. And I know there's a wrestler named Billy Starks, but like, explain, because people are like, if you know, and like wink, wink, like it's this big secret thing. Explain, please, what I'm missing.
I mean, I don't know what you're missing. I thought it was
Really? You don't
hilarious.
No, but there's like, okay, so like when people are like, big Billy Starks, if you get it, you get it, and then they're like embarrassed to explain what it actually means, like oh, I can't talk about that in mixed company kind of shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Big Billy Starks a sex act? I mean, Kenny Omega.
So Billy Starks is another wrestler for sure.
Okay.
It's like a cute little chick, but then the big Billy Starks, I'm not sure why that elevates it to, like, just on its own thing, like getting the crowd to chant and stuff. That was cute. But there's apparently some deeper meaning that like 99% of us are missing.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys know Brendan, Johnny?
No, it was the hate was kind of lost on me. I didn't think Kenny was particularly good in this segment, if I'm being honest.
I liked that how chill he was, though. Like, I thought it kind of, he didn't take Ricky Starks and Big Bill seriously. And I like that. You know what I mean? Like, why are these guys like huge threats? Like, fuck off. We'll take the championships from you. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly, Diana. Like, yes, exactly.
I should mention the Kenny Omega. He looked like a dude that woke up at 3 a.m, took a bong hit, crawled out of bed, put a fucking extension cord around his waist to hold up his fucking Zubaz, and like stumbled to 7-Eleven to get some taquitos. And I gotta say, I was here for it.
That's what I'm saying. Space drugs.
I've been.
Well, can I say? I got a little behind the scenes tea. He's very sick.
Okay.
He was really sick during the segment.
Oh, so it was like Dayquil space drugs.
Yes, not fun space drugs. Oh, maybe two. Who says? But
he was quilling.
He was just making it work.
But I love that he called Starks flaccid and soft.
Dude, yeah. I thought it was adorable. Like, I'm out here, I'm sick, I'm just doing my thing. Fuck off.
Yeah. Like, we will take the tag titles from you, and also, oh my God, Jericho called Big Bill tall Enzo Amore, which
That was awesome.
burn.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I
I
thought it
thought
was
wasn't
pretty.
he talking to Ricky Starks though and saying it was like better dressed?
Oh,
Enzo?
I mean, one of them
Yeah.
is tall Enzo Amore. I don't know.
I think he called him better dressed Enzo Amore. Is what he
Okay.
Yeah,
said.
I think it was
Just
pretty.
implying like, his tag team partner from before,
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
call out to his shitty tag team partner at the WWE.
Which he was. I mean, that was his partner back in the day for people that weren't aware. So.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I thought it was yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Like I saw a lot of the hate online and I didn't see it. I mean, was it like my favorite segment I've ever seen? No, but was it also like not
Fun.
bad?
It was
Yeah, it
cute.
was like
And
it
people
was
are
not
acting like
bad
it's
at
like
all.
just the worst thing that ever happened. Like kill Jericho for even existing. Like what is wrong
Oh
with
my God.
everyone?
Well,
And how is it Jericho's fault when it's like clearly the other three are not? Like Jericho's the most animated, selling everything part of this. How is it you're blaming him? If
Yeah.
you don't like it, how's it his fault?
And I think all of them were really like Jericho and Omega especially were super over in Dallas.
Oh
For
yeah.
sure.
Like they got huge, a couple of the biggest pops the whole night. And yeah, I mean, I think here's the angle. So Ricky Starks and Big Bill haven't really accomplished much of anything, and Jericho and Omega are legends in the business.
Of course.
So it creates like this. I thought Jericho and Omega played it well. How like they're like, who the fuck are you guys?
Yeah,
You know?
totally.
And I thought it made sense for the promo, but I have seen a lot of hate online, and I think it's unwarranted. And Chris Jericho is such a divisive figure in wrestling. Like some people absolutely love him, some people absolutely don't, and that's what makes it awesome.
What's important is
Like,
everyone knows his fucking name.
That's
that's
true.
wrestling. That's wrestling. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
right.
like the only thing you don't want is people being indifferent to you. And
Yeah.
so
Who? That's what you don't want in wrestling.
right.
What big
And-
who?
Well, he'll never be getting that, that's for sure.
No,
No.
I'm talking about Big Bill. Big who?
Yeah.
So I guess the long and short of it is that they will fight for the tag titles at World's End. And I guess I'm looking forward to that match. Of all the matches they've promoted for World's End, that's the one I'm like, ooh. But
I hope they put the straps on Jericho and Omega. I really do.
I want
think they
a Tuxedo
might.
Street fight. Tuxedo Street fight. I'm always rooting for that.
I really think there's a chance because they want to like continue the story with the Young Bucks because we haven't seen them since their big tantrum.
Oh,
So I
fuck the
feel
Bucks.
like let's put the belts on the Golden Jets and then bring in the Young Bucks.
Also, Golden Jets chant even. Which I
Yes.
think is
Yes,
awesome.
the first one.
And so, any closing thoughts on that segment? Because now I want to talk about the women's match.
Let's
Yes.
get to it, man.
Let's go to the
Okay.
women.
So
Real
first,
quick, just
oh
the
yes,
internet can suck my dick.
Yeah, fuck you, internet trolls. What the fuck are you talking about?
you guys, I didn't even see the hate on the internet because I block the haters.
Well, here, just go to one example if you want to see what I'm talking about. Jericho posted just a short clip on his Instagram, and like every fucking comment is just how much it sucks on his own page, which only people that like follow him can comment
Yeah,
on.
they love
anyway.
him.
So it's just like what I wanted to go like insert my 2 cents and be like, this was great.
No,
just
that's
to
just
bring some positivity.
That's wrestling bro talk for I love you so much, and you'll never talk to me ever. And maybe you'll notice me if I say a mean thing. Like that's men just can't say I fucking love you to each other.
I don't know. He gets a lot of love on his page, but this one was just all, and there's all prefaced with "I love you, man," but this is terrible kind of shit. It's like, what were y'all watching?
Yeah,
I was
this
into
is-
it.
I was also into it, but okay, the women. Toni Storm came out and she was on commentary and she stayed in gimmick in commentary the whole time and I loved it. But the match was Riho versus Ruby Soho. Riho won because she is like a fucking Spider Woman. She is so strong. How many times does this bitch do a suplex into a bridge and hold
7.
it? Like she's
Seven.
incredible. She's incredible.
And she's so tiny. She's like 3 apples high for real.
Yeah,
It's
and
adorable.
Riho's coming for Storm's title during commentary. There are eyes. There's an eye conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But Tony Storm on commentary is like reading lines like, "It's Sting."
But Rio's
She was
outfit,
great.
can we talk about how cool that like her outfit was? Like
Yes.
the outfit, like the look, the hair, like everything was just perfect and just amazing and fun. And you know, I love my women's wrestling.
She
and
always is. She always comes out looking like that.
It's a
But I
pageant,
just
and I get
yes.
I like that they get it. They get it. It's not just like all the same bikini like on the other show. Like, yeah, you have 6 blonde girls and they're all wearing different bikinis. But on AEW, it's like Riho's got her own incredible look. Tony Storm has her own black and white Hollywood glam look. Ruby Soho kind of looks like that chick in the train station that might be following you. Everyone looks different, and I like that.
Not the chick at the train station.
I love that Tony Storm kept being like, "That's not Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho has green hair."
Yeah.
And
Dude,
doing
I
the
thought Tony
slow
Storm was
clap.
great.
The Tony Storm slow clap was also like, mwah, chef's kiss.
How ironic is it that Tony Storm was doing color commentary? By the way,
Ooh, it should have been called black and white commentary.
I should have. Pretty good match. I liked it, and I thought Tony Storm. I mean, I could put her over all day, but I thought she was great in this too.
Always, man. Love her.
She steals the show. But Riho is such an incredible technical wrestler. I would watch her climb a wall. I would watch her climb another woman.
Whoa,
She's incredible.
hello. Yeah, Riho gets the win. I was stoked to see that.
Yeah. So I guess after that we get a Wardlow video recap package. He is still not over being dumped by MJF, and he's still talking shit about his ex, and his ex doesn't even think about him anymore, you guys.
Oh, Wardlow, it's okay.
But then another match, we get a Continental Classic match. I don't know if we care about like points or whatever. I've stopped keeping track of points. Just is the match good or not? This one was Roosh versus Jay Lethal. Roosh won, but it was another chop fight of the ages. What do you guys think about this match?
I'm just going to kind of lump all of the Continental Classics together aside from the main one. Like, they were all really solid. But I just don't care that much because of the way it's laid out. So like match by match, cool, interesting, great, all solid matches. But I'm just not invested in like who's winning this at all.
Yeah, I like the soap. And so, okay, if this is setting people up to have rivalries in the future, like, okay, great. Write that into the story. Like, hey, you screwed me out of my Continental Classic and now we have a vendetta. Like, but I need blood. I need vendetta.
I need that now. You know what I mean? It's like, who has 3, who has 12? I don't even know what that means. So just tell me who wins. It's all good.
Yeah. Roosh won, but Lethal did most of the work.
Yeah, Roosh was great though. Like when he won and he was celebrating with the crowd, that was adorable.
It was.
I'll say this: if we're to really take this Continental Classic thing seriously, then they fucking buried Jay Lethal in this thing.
Yes.
Like seriously. I mean, this match was 4 minutes long.
Oh my God, right? I think that's part of why I can't take it seriously too, because like some of the choices they're making is like, what? Like Daniel Garcia has 0 wins in this. Jay Lethal is just getting buried, like you said. Like I don't understand what they're doing here, honestly.
Yeah, if we start to play the math game, some people are already out. Right?
Yeah.
No, Jay Lethal didn't have a chance 2 weeks in. And then they just keep
some of the drama and excitement out of it. I'm like, okay, well, who's left? Mox and fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we can all kind of see where this is going at this point. The tea leaves are before us. It's the drama is leaving slowly. Moxley's definitely going to be in the finals. which we'll get to in a little bit. But
Yeah, we will get to that because I have some beef with that match.
Ooh.
But
I gotta ask y'all one quick question. This is
Yeah.
about like, Tony Khan, how he chooses to run things. So I have, I'm around the backroom tea, whatever you want to call it. And I know that there's a lot of people pitching some really out there like storylines and stuff that often get shut down because Tony Khan is in favor of just like straight up wrestling. He's like, all he wants is just good wrestling matches over and over again. How do you guys feel about that? Like, I feel like he needs to err on the side of like, give us our silly drama, give us our silly storylines. Like, I think you need a mix to keep everything exciting.
I agree. I think if you have, I mean, if he wants to keep it super straightforward, you have to have something, I would say, maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, just to keep that interest for the people who like something a little campy, a little funny, a little,
Right.
you don't have to do it every single week, but you want to keep it enough where people are like, okay, well, if I come back next week, it could be here, but I know at some point in the next 4 to 5 weeks, I will see something.
I just feel like even in each show, like right now we have the devil, I guess that counts as his camp factor, but like, I'm here for that. I'm here for the different gimmicks, I appreciate just the straightforward, good technical wrestling match, but I need, the soapy stuff too.
like many things, it's
yeah.
an ingredients list. It's a cake. It's Thanksgiving. Your Thanksgiving isn't the same if you're missing all your favorite side dishes. Like, yeah, I need the good technical wrestling. I want to see the men hurt each other. That's the core of wrestling. But son of a plumber, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, take your fucking vitamins. Everyone has a gimmick. Even if you go to Cambodia and watch Khmer boxing, it's the tuk-tuk driver down the street versus the lady that owns the vegetable stand at the night market, and you have to make a choice. And just two guys putting on a great wrestling match doesn't compel me as the viewer to pick a man to root for. Not unless I'm picking based on, I don't know, his like physique or whatever. But I want more than that. I'm here for the soap. And
Thank
honestly,
you. Yes.
that's how you get ladies to watch wrestling. Even Taylor Swift has to be at a football game for there to be relationship drama for the ratings to double. So, yeah, like, thank you for good wrestling, Tony, but like, give me the soapy.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's exactly how I feel.
yeah.
I hope he starts seeing that.
I agree. I mean, if Tony wants to book AEW like New Japan, it's not going to work for an American audience. Like, American wrestling fans like drama. There's
Yes.
a reason. There's a reason Jerry Springer and fucking Ricky Lake were, the most popular syndicated television shows. It's American wrestling fans like wrestling, but they also like drama, and some would say they like drama more. So if you just wants to book straight up wrestling, especially when in your own company you have some of the best people on the mic, you got Jericho, you've got Tony Storm doing incredible character work, you got Roderick Strong doing incredible character work, you got the Acclaimed, you got all these people that you could put them in really compelling storylines that are fun and they can also work. It's, you got to do it. And I get it's like, let's differentiate ourselves from the competition, but you got some really great characters. You can do some really cool things here. And I hope he doesn't err on the side of like, let's make this like sports, because wrestling is athletic, but it's not sports.
Well, and
Right.
do you guys watch ROH? ROH is still very like sportsy.
Yeah, he has ROH
Always
for
has
that.
been. Always has been, yeah.
But I like AEW because it has so many characters. It doesn't just like have all blonde bikini models in the women's division. It doesn't have the same cookie cutter like man, white guy in as every wrestling man like other promotions. There are characters here, and there's characters you can work with. People that brought their own characters, and it's easy to write. Yeah, write for Miro and CJ Perry. They're actually married in real life. She had a fake Russian accent for him for years. Like, bring that stuff up because it's available.
Agreed.
And the
And
best
like,
drama.
like you said, it gives you a reason to care. It's like if you have no stake in the match, then it's just a good wrestling match. It's like, okay, cool, clap, clap, clap. But if you have this backstory to give you a reason to really like deeply care,
Yes.
then it just makes a technical wrestling match just all the more amazing.
Yes. And you can
I
get girls to
completely agree.
watch, gentlemen.
Also,
I mean, dudes dig drama too, right, Brendan?
hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm talking to those ladyless listeners. They know who they are. But have we answered your question, Darcy?
Yes,
I feel like
I
that
think
was
they were all in agreement that Tony needs to shut up and let them be silly.
Yeah, great question and spectacular answers. As always, we are right. Tony, if you ever need to discuss further, you can call me. But we get a match between Switchblade Jay White and Crazy Eyes Mark Briscoe. And there's a lot of love for Briscoe in this Dallas crowd. And if for those of you that don't know, Briscoe used to be in a tag team with his brother Jay in CZW
Aw.
and ROH also. And they had a Dem Boys chant, the whole arena, Dem Boys. And so that was their tag team before Jay tragically died in a car wreck. Which
Oh my
wasn't
gosh,
even
was
his
the
fault.
arena chanting it in Dallas?
Yes.
Garland or wherever they were?
Yes.
They were chanting them.
Oh, I missed that. That's amazing.
It was so cute. And so, a little homage to their tag team. And Mark Briscoe's got crazy eyes and
Ain't no denying that.
But Jay White won, proving that being fast can beat crazy, I guess.
On certain days.
I thought this match ruled.
It was very
really
fun.
Liked it. I thought it was really good.
There was one point where Jay White gets Briscoe in like a sleeper hold, and Briscoe's whole head starts to turn purple. Like, do you guys remember when the Macho Man was choking out Hulk Hogan because he said he had lust in his eyes for Miss Elizabeth? Yeah. And Hogan looked like he was really about to fucking die. I was worried about Briscoe. I was like, is this man about to have an aneurysm in front of us? But he didn't. He didn't have an aneurysm. He's fine, you guys. But Briscoe did an elbow from the top rope onto White's knees and died. He died.
It was a great, solid match for sure.
Really fun.
I saw the person holding a sign, women's tag titles. When will you have women's tag titles?
Oh yeah, it was, how'd they say it? Give us women's tag titles, you cowards. Love that. That was my sign.
I saw you audience member. Yes, and I agree. Women's tag titles.
It makes so much sense. Like, what are you thinking? You already have 80 billion. That's not one of them. Like, so weird.
And too many good women on the roster. So give them more time.
Agreed.
But any thoughts on Crazy Eyes versus Switchblade? Anyone?
I thought it brought more energy towards kind of the end of the show, and it was really fun. It was a really fun burst of energy, and I liked their pants. I know, but listen, it gets the fashion seal of approval because both of them, we love a skinny jeans moment, but then also we kind of love the baggy. I know they weren't like full on pants, they're more like shorts, but we love a good baggy military moment. It gets my fashion stamp of approval.
Okay, pants
maybe
match.
one of them gets the Ric Flair award this week.
Maybe. You'll find out soon.
I'm excited.
Okay. Well, before we find out, we have to talk about this bullshit match of Swerve versus
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so first of all, the crowd was chanting "Holy shit" before the bell, before the match started.
Calm down, Texas.
The ref was crazy involved in this match and always touching someone or running their hand under a shoulder. But I thought this ref is a bit touchy, just saying. Swerve did a DDT to Mox off the top rope, and I did not know that Mox was going to get up for that. But then Mox sat in a chair, which we all know was a fucking trap.
No.
But then Mox starts to bite Swerve. Swerve kisses him, and Mox bites him. So we know what kind of fucking relationship that is. There are a bunch of headbutts to nowhere, but the ref does a 3 count, and Swerve's shoulder was clearly up. His shoulder was clearly up, and it was bullshit.
Okay, Mistress
Harley.
Harley.
I'll have to rewatch and see that shit because I haven't heard anybody else say that. That's amazing.
Mistress Harley, You got opinions about this. I, I understand the frustration, but this match was fucking awesome. I could watch this match. This match could main event any pay-per-view and I'd be stoked about it. It was rad. Two guys. Moxley did not look nearly as tired this week.
Get a nap.
He must have got some Z's because I thought they put on a great show. There was kissing. There was violence. There was, the ref was handsy. It was everything you need. And I love that they made Swerve played it so well after the match because he legit looked furious.
Yeah.
Because he knew his
just lost
shoulder
that
was
match.
up too.
Yeah, he looked so pissed. And
I am so curious. I go back and see that shit.
yeah, it's
Like literally the camera angle, you can see his shoulders up. He's in a roll up, but his shoulders up and the ref's on the other side. And I'm going to fight the ref. Sorry, Johnny. Go on. Not sorry.
No, I just thought it was really good. I thought from an in-ring standpoint, this Dynamite was really, really fucking good.
Agreed. And an amazing finish. Despite the actual finish, apparently.
Yeah. And I mean, there was even more after that, so.
Yeah,
yes.
We haven't even gotten to the attack.
Yes, after that, everybody's accusing each other of being the devil, and Hangman is in the parking lot, and he's attacked by the masked assassins. Is it the Acclaimed, who we have not seen since they were attacked by masked assassins? Are they all going to Angel Falls, where they will become Power Rangers? What the fuck,
Yes.
you guys?
Yes, go to Angel Falls.
Well, okay, I was a little disappointed in this because after last week, I can't remember who said it. Was it MJF? Somebody accused Hangman saying that he could be the devil. And I was like, wow, maybe. That's amazing. And now not so much. So thanks for squashing my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with the glass, how they kind of threw Hangman on the car.
Very Jack Perry-esque.
Very, very a lot of Jungle Boy vibes going. But I think they're trying to swerve us.
I think so, too.
I think this is definitely let's make them think it's Jungle Boy.
I'm pretty sure it's House of Black, but they're all wearing masks.
Oh God, no! We don't.
How I said every show used to just finish with House of Black rushing in and fucking everybody up. Now they're just wearing masks.
Here's what I want to.
Julia Hart is the devil. Spoiler.
Oh,
that was sick. Here's what I want. I want them to take the mask off. And for them to reveal Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Okay.
That's the dev. No one would see that coming.
I want it to be
not
Jimmy
anybody.
Hart. If we're just wishing things, Jimmy Hart.
All right,
oh my
I'm
God.
here for it.
Listen, I don't think my laptop screen could handle the amount of cum that would happen. If Jimmy Hart was the devil. I would pop so hard for that.
Every time you talk about cum, you owe me $10.
Oh my God, I forgot this was a business venture. You'll get my Venmo later.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I owe you Venmo, Johnny. Remind me.
Yes, you do. It's okay. I will remind you today, but
Thank you.
So I guess we have to rate the episode, right? But do we want to talk any more about what happened? You're right, Johnny, that all the matches were solid. I have no complaints. There was only one match where I was like, this is a little slow, but everything can be 100. Brody King. I was like, okay. He's just a large man, so he kind of ambles about,
All right, I can see it. All right, what do we want to rate with this week?
Oh. What can we rate with?
Wrestlers sitting in chairs about to be destroyed.
Yeah,
okay, exactly that.
Evil chairs.
Evil chairs.
Evil chairs. There we go. All right, let's start with Brendan. How many evil chairs do you rate this week?
I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be generous this week, and I'm going to give it a 4.
Yay!
4 evil chairs that wrestlers are just drawn to instinctively. Knowing that it's a bad idea.
Like an Amazon box in the middle of the floor and a cat. They just can't rise it.
Girl, tell me about it. My fucking cat. Okay, well, that's a whole other story.
But yes, can verify cats love boxes.
I agree with
Yes.
Brendan. I give it 4 evil chairs just waiting for wrestlers to be destroyed in them. It was a solid build, but I'm minus 1 chair for screwing over Swerve Strickland. I'm not going to let it go.
And we love that. Don't let it go.
Don't let go.
Darcy, how many chairs?
I'm gonna give it 4 1/4 evil chairs.
Darcy, we're on the same wavelength. I'm 4 1/4 as well.
Woo woo. I mean, that's
the
solid all
ghost.
around.
The ghost gave it 4 1/2. Loves
Ooh.
Texas barbecue. Actually drove down to Galveston and got his favorite spot before making the trek back up to Dallas.
Oh, Ghost, that's cool.
Ghost loved it.
All right, you want to give out some awards?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's start with the John Holmes Dick of the Week award. Who you guys got? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna interrupt. I'm going out the box here. I'm giving the Dick of the Week to all the fucking internet trolls who don't
Yep.
appreciate what they have and want to send hate. People are working their asses off every week, i.e., shitting on the Jericho spot. Fuck you all. You guys are dicks of the week. I'm not even giving you this award. You don't even deserve the award. You just get to be called a dick. Thank you. Who do you
Okay,
guys have?
haters.
The haters. Fuck the haters, man. Nobody on the show this week is worse than the fucking internet haters. Just nonsense.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo that. I was gonna give mine to the internet. It just as a whole. I mean, specifically for this this show, but just in general.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
enjoy
internet.
what we have. Like instead of always, oh, that sucked, everything sucked. Like I've just been learning from like seeing other cultures. Like I don't know if you guys mentioned that I'm producing the Vietnam wrestling documentary with Chris. I've been watching a lot of Japanese wrestling. Like there's just the way they treat wrestling compared to how we do is just so different, and they revere it, and they're so like much kinder, I think, in general, to the people doing it versus us who just shit on everything. So fuck us. Fuck
Wrestling is an
fuck
art.
American
Wrestling
wrestling.
is part of human history. Wrestling is in the Bible. Jacob had to wrestle an angel to become Israel. David had to wrestle Goliath. Wrestling goes back to the very beginning, and it will be there in the very end, my friends. So yeah, treat it with the esteem and the cultural importance that it has. And also, in the war against boredom, it is our greatest ally.
Word.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So Harley and Brennan, who are your evil villains this week?
I mean, I'm going with the ref in
I kind of figured you would.
Girl, I was gonna say that
Swerve
too.
match. You are not a good ref. You touched all the wrestlers and you
Listen.
did not properly dictate the outcome. So fuck the ref.
I mean, last time, my thoughts were yes. I literally yes, and I'm so happy we're on the same wavelength. However, I'm here watching it and I'm just like, I had to recheck just to make sure I wasn't watching that Mariah Carey Christmas special and she was performing "Touch My Body" on stage, because I was like, was there like, cause I might like, did I switch it or no? Okay. I just had to clarify. I was like, let me just make sure I didn't accidentally sit on the remote, but you know.
It's good to have you back, Brendan.
Listen, I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to be no longer jet lagged.
Yeah, you can hire me for the wrestler toucher ref job anytime. I'm available for that. Like, I'm just the one that just touches them. Like, no, you don't get to do that.
That's the no spot.
All right. So then let's go on to a happier version of the awards. Who do you have for the Dewey Riley Hero of the Week?
Mine is Jericho, Big Billy Starks. Like, if you do not come with a gimmick will be provided. Yes.
Big Billy Starks.
Big Billy Starks.
Wow, I love that answer, of course. I don't want to be too fucking Jericho biased. So I don't know. I was leaning towards Hangman. He just comes out and he's just, I don't know. He's just the epitome of hero to me. When he's in his match and when he's like getting his ass kicked, he screams hero.
He's not dead.
He's not dead. Exactly.
He fought off all the devil's henchmen.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Diana, you and I, this might be the first time ever we've gotten all the same, because mine is also Hangman.
Yay. Well, we'll have to see if we agree on match of the week. I don't think we do.
Oh, okay. Well, we will
Who's your
see.
hero, Brendan?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time. You guys cut out real quick. Hold up. My hero. Oh
Of the
my god.
week. No, okay, shush. Stay on track.
Did you start with White Claw this morning, Brendan?
No, I started with a peppermint mocha.
Delish.
Aw,
I'm gonna give
Christmas
it.
time.
I'm gonna give it to Riho because
Hell
she
yeah.
put on a show. That girl delivered. All right,
is
she
so
ate and left
strong.
no crumbs. Yeah. She just came out there and she put on a show.
Agreed.
I
She
love
was
her.
That's great.
She is powerful, and I think she's coming for the women's belt. And so I'm looking forward to the Toni Storm Riho match. It is not announced;
Mhm.
it's just an eye conversation. The women are
It's
looking at each
coming.
other.
Oh,
and
it's definitely happening. For
It's
sure.
coming.
I really wish with just I guess wrestling in general, but I wish they would do like a AEW versus WWE because I'd love to see like Rio
everyone
or
does.
Toni Storm go up against Bianca Blair. I want to see someone from AEW, I don't care who it is, go up against Bianca Blair. That is the match that I would die to see in person.
You guys know I'm always talking about the WCW Monday Night Wars with WWE and how crazy that was and how great it was for wrestling. If AEW is building to a war with the WWE, I mean, anything could happen. You
I would love to
guys.
see. I want to see Hangman versus CM Punk. That's a dream match. But, oh wait, we saw that.
Yeah.
Harley, did we get your hero of the week?
Yes, it was Riho. Yes, also
Okay.
Riho because she's incredible. Anyone who can do a suplex into the bridge and do a bridge pin is like so strong, so strong.
Love it. And finally, we have the Freddy versus Jason match or showdown of the week. All right, Johnny, let's see if we have 3 for 3. Who you got?
I think we're gonna miss here.
All right.
Mine was the main event. Swerve and Mox.
Oh.
Mine
Loved
was the
it.
opener.
I loved it too. That was my second choice.
I mean, yours was
Mine-
my second. So we're
Women's
close.
match. Women's match. They brought it.
it was good. I liked it
Yeah.
too.
Is that yours,
I'm ladies
Brendan?
match this week. Yeah, I'm ladies match this week. But
but you guys
Swerve
got all
was my
3.
second.
Which
Swerve
one was?
my second. Swerve.
Cool.
Like that was
Yeah.
my second.
It would have been my match of the week, except the bullshit.
We know.
Okay.
I know.
we get it, Mr. Sargent. You hate the ref. Kill the ref. Kill the ref.
No. Don't kill the ref. Fight the ref.
And then kill him.
Put him in a
Yeah.
chair, man.
Yeah, put them in a chair.
Fight
Okay.
him until he dies.
And the new Ric Flair Fashion Award, I mean,
Riho.
Riho, yeah. I mean, the Japanese wrestlers fucking bring it with fashion. They're always like,
For
I'm
sure.
an incredible butterfly lady. Like, I fucking love that shit.
Yes. Anybody disagree?
Toni Storm forever.
You're just a mark
Yeah.
for Toni Storm.
Toni Storm forever. Also, I thought Lana looked great too.
Her name is CJ Perry.
Oh yeah, I thought CJ Perry looked great too.
Brendan?
Yeah. I'll go with CJ. Yeah.
Begrudgingly in the
yeah.
meeting, Brendan
What?
agrees.
After all the Riho love, I'm shocked.
See,
Well, I like girl. You're shocked with me. Changed my mind and
Yes.
Yeah.
You specifically went into how great Riho's outfit was, and then you're like, CJ, whatever.
Yeah.
Brendan,
Because-
fair weather.
I like to keep people on their toes. I can't be giving
You're a toe
everyone the
keeper.
same award. Like,
All right.
No, it's too early, and we used up all of his give a shit. So I want to remind
Shit is fading.
Yes, I want to remind our raggedy bitches that AEW makes DVDs, and if you are broke bitch, you can request those DVDs at your local library and provide them to you and your community absolutely for free, and they're one of the few wrestling companies that still makes physical media, so you have to support physical media. Also, we all have to cut our promos. This week, I suggest the style of Toni Storm.
Mrs. Harley.
Yes. Yes, in the
Okay.
style of Toni Storm. Do you guys need me to go first to set an example?
Go for it.
absolutely.
Darlings, I'm Mistress Harley, and I take all of your money and give you nothing in return. If you love this idea, do that at mistressharley.com. Now, Darcy.
Oh Lord. All right, just picture me in black and white.
I'm picturing it. I'm picturing it.
I'm in character. Fuck it. Okay, let's see. What did she say besides darling? I think we have to say darling, right?
You have to now.
It's
all right.
fast.
All right, darlings.
Yes.
I'm so excited because I'm starring in a picture tonight. We were showing 2 major emotion films on the Shudder Network. I hope you all tune in and raise some money for charity tonight at 9 p.m. There you go. Good enough.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You did it.
That was great, Diana.
Yay.
I love that.
Johnny
that was
Taylor.
Happy to-
Oh,
hello, darlings. I'm just gonna.
Where
hello,
is the
darlings.
accent? Johnny.
I don't do a
Accent.
good accent. I know I dated a British gal for so many years, and now I can't even do the accent.
You're traumatized.
I am. I never actually want to hear that accent again. Hello, darlings. It's Johnny Taylor. I'm doing some stand-up comedy, darlings. I'll just keep saying darlings. That sells it.
It works.
I'm doing stand-up comedy, darlings, on New Year's Eve with Doug Benson, darlings. Darlings, please come see me December 30th as well. We'll be doing a live recording of Doug Loves Movies with the esteemed Doug Benson, darlings. And
Nailed it.
yeah.
so come out. It's going to be a good time. 2 shows on the New Year's Eve at the Sacramento Punchline, darlings.
Yay.
8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And also watch Diana and Joe Bob on Shudder tonight.
Yay, darling.
Her makeup will look amazing, darlings.
Stop it.
And viewers, let us know how many times Johnny said darlings in that.
I
Please.
know. Take
Yes,
a shot.
win a prize.
Take a
So darling.
shot. Yes, Darcy, you read my mind. But Brendan, cut your promo in the style of Tony Storm.
Give me a sec. Okay. Oh fuck. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am here on
I feel like you're the butler.
No, he's doing perfect. Go, Brendan. Go with it.
God.
I think this week for my promo, I am going to be promoting my latest film that just came out on DVD. It is called Megalodon the Frenzy. You can buy it on Amazon, Walmart, Barnes & Nobles. However, if you want to save money, I recommend Amazon as it is cheaper. I also highly recommend tuning in with me and many other fans to the Joe Bob Briggs Show tonight on Shudder. We are quite excited for the show tonight, and, you know, congratulations to the cast and crew.
Darling.
Darlings.
Oh, hell no.
No, Brendan, yours was my favorite.
I just, I've had a little bit of practice, just a little bit.
You're on the tube.
Well, now that we've committed to getting this episode out tonight in time to promote the show that is on tonight, we will sign off and say we are the Awesome Podcast. We cover all the AEW wrestling because we love AEW. We're not like other podcasts.
Namaste, AEW.
Namaste, AEW.
Namaste, AEW.
Harley, one day you'll get it right.
Harley,
Someday.
that was... Oh, fuck.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.